Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shem Shai, or Chakodash, which Yahweh, that's the Heavenly Father's true name, Yahweh Shai. This one the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, it's his true name, and Chakodash, that's the Holy Spirit. And I also want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who will teach you on the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there who are pushing his word in all truth and in all sincerity. And as you can see, the title, it says follow the leaders. All right. And basically, I had a dream, I believe it was a night or two ago. I can't remember if it was last night or 2 nights ago. I pretty much had this dream about, brothers following each other, right? And it made me think about that game when you're a kid, you play, follow the leader, right? They tell you that all the time. And you play that game, right? You go all over, do a bunch of, crazy stuff, right? And it made me think about how right now, the elect, they're going to follow the leader, which is whom? Yahweh Shai, right? All right? And then, it trickles on down, okay? And, every person's got to follow that, individual that's in front of them, all right? And pretty much that made me think about how the Lord, he sets up order, okay, in this truth. And point being is you got to follow, the leaders, all right? Follow the examples that are in front of you, all right? Now, the ultimate leader is Yahweh Shai, okay? That's whom Yahweh has set up, all right? But we know that right now, the Lord has also set up other leaders, okay, in this truth, all right? That's why in the scriptures, I forgot how it's exactly worded, but I think it's in Corinthians. It says that the Lord set up some teachers, some prophets, and in the last apostles, right? Point being though is that there's an order to this thing, and we got to follow that to the best of our ability, all right? But as I stated earlier, we're following whom? Yahweh Shai, which is that ultimate leader, okay? Now let's get this. Start off with this, because look, this is what it says in Revelation, the 12th chapter. It says here in Revelation chapter 12, verse 1, it says, "And I looked, and lo, a lamb, which that represents Yahweh Shai, stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000, which were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb wheresoever he goeth." You see, the elect are going to follow the Lamb wheresoever he goeth. All right? All right? And like I said, Yahweh Shai is that ultimate leader. He's the head of everything, okay? But then the Lord has set up, all right, men in his stead, leaders, okay? And in this present time period, you have whom? The apostles of Great Millstone, starting with the apostle Tahar, okay? Apostle Gabar on down, all right? Racha, the apostle Aramlab, right? The elders, okay, the heads of the different camps. All right, you see, the Lord has set this thing up, and you as a brother, you follow those that are in front of you, because they've been there before you. They have experience, okay. They're there to guide you in the right path. You see, all right, that's their job, and we'll get a couple scriptures on that. But let me finish this out first. Back in Revelation 14, let's read 4 again. "These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High Yahweh and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High." Okay? You see? All right? And, the elect are going to follow Yahweh Shai, all right? You see? The elect are going to follow Yahweh Shai because it's programmed in them. And then, Yahweh Shemal Shai, they got a specific, ranking order, okay, that we got to follow, all right? You have King David, all right, which is the Apostle Peter, all right? Then you have the other apostles. They're going to come in their lot, in their stead, okay? And the other men of the Lord, man, all right, whoever the 144,000 are. Those are the leaders of the nation of Israel right now, okay? And let's get this. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 1. The elders which are among you I exhort, whom am also an elder. All right, this is the Apostle Peter talking. And a witness of the sufferings of Yahweh Shai, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight, therefore, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of ready mind, neither as being lords over Yahweh's heritage, but being examples to the flock. You see, the Apostle Peter said himself and the other elders, they were there to be an example, all right? Because that's what an example means. It's an example, all right? You see? He knew that he had to guide the flock, to guide the sheep, all right? Because look, the elect, they're shepherds, all right? You have Yahweh Shai being that ultimate shepherd, all right? And you have the nation of Israel being those lost sheep, okay? And those elect men, they're the ones who are going to guide, okay? They're going to make sure that flock is good. You see? But there's levels to these things, okay? There's levels to these things, all right? And the Lord, he wants order and structure. And that's how you run a well, I'll just say like it's a well-ordered society. You're gonna have different men of different ranks. They're gonna handle particular things, man. All right. You see, that's how the Lord wants it. All right. And as I made a statement earlier, how the Lord, he's got his leaders coming back. All right. They're coming back, and that's prophecy being fulfilled. This is a first or second Ezra chapter 1, and let's start at damn, man. I'll start at 36. This is second Ezra 1 and 36. They have seen no prophets, yet they shall call their sins to remembrance and acknowledge them. I take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness. And though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the things that I say. Okay, and this is what's happening right now. We don't see things physically, so to speak. Okay, we haven't seen Yahweh Shai. All right, we haven't seen Yahweh. All right, the angels like that. So to speak. All right, but spiritually we have. Okay, and we believe. Okay, we believe. Verse 38, and it says, and now, brother, behold, what glory, and see the people that cometh from the east, unto whom I will give for leaders. You see, the Lord, he's given leaders. He's setting them up right before our eyes. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Obadiah, Amos, Micah, Joel. The first one was Hosea, Amos, Micah, Joel, Obadiah, Jonas, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi, which is called also an angel of the Lord. All right, you see, these are the leaders that are going to get set up in this time period. Because look, during the time of Ezra, these men, they weren't around, all right? But how would they be leaders? Through reincarnation. They will come back in another lifetime to be those leaders that are set up. And the Lord promised, okay, us that this would occur. And Isaiah also had a vision of that as well. Because this is Isaiah, the first chapter, and the 26th verse. This is what it says here. And I will restore thy judges as the first. You see, the Lord, he's going to restore us. Okay, restore them, those mighty men, all right? Those men of honor, those men of valor, they're going to be set up in their rightful place. And thy counselors as at the beginning, Afterwards thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. Okay? And you see these men are going to help guide the nation, all right? All right, to perfection, for lack of words. And the reason why is because these men, they're going to follow Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's way. Because what did Paul say, the Apostle Paul? All right, he said, "Be ye followers of me, as I am a follower of whom? Yahweh Shai." Okay, let's get that real quick. I think that's I think that's 1 Corinthians. Let's get it. Give me one moment to find it. I think it's the 11th chapter from my. Yep, this is 1 Corinthians 11:1. It says, "Be ye followers of me, as I am of Yahweh Shai." You see, we're trying to be like Yahweh Shai, all right? And if we have examples in front of us, okay, leaders in front of us who are doing these things, hey, we're gonna follow them. We're gonna follow them. They're there to help us out, to guide us, okay, in this walk. You see? All right. And ultimately, look, Yahweh Shai is, following the ways of whom? Yahweh. All right. Let's get this real quick. This is Matthew's the 5th chapter. All right. Let's get Matthew's 5 real quick, because it says here in Matthew's the 5th chapter that this is what Yahweh Shai said. This is Matthew's 5 in 48. "Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect." You see, and Yahweh Shai, he was following the will, the ways of Yahweh. All right, and he was performing the will of Yahweh. Okay, you see, and he told us, look, be ye there perfect, even as your Father. All right, see, because everything that he was doing was basically the will of Yahweh. Okay, he was following after the the guidelines of the Heavenly Father. All right, so we got to follow we got to follow Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, Yahweh Shai was that greatest example. You see, but let me read this. This is first going back to Isaiah 1 and 26. Let's read it again. "And I will restore thy judges as I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and her converts with righteousness." See, the elect are going to be good at the end of the day. All right, the Lord's going to make sure that they're taken care of. You see, the Lord is going to he's got great things coming to those that follow his will. All right, you see. The point being, though, is those individuals, all right, that are going to that are a part of the elect. They're going to have examples. They're going to have basically leaders. Okay, you see, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with following a man of the Lord. All right, there is nothing wrong with that, because you have certain guys, they'll sit there and scoff that idea. All right, they'll scoff that, but really it's because they want to have that preeminent seat. Okay, they want to be that guy, that number, the top dog. All right, instead of just being grateful for the knowledge, wisdom, understanding that they have, being grateful that they have men in front of them to guide them and lead them in the proper way. Because I'll say this: the greater the aisle, the more humble thou shalt be. Okay, all right, as the scriptures say, and they much is given, much is required. As you go up through the ranks, you have a lot of requirements. Okay, a lot of requirements, and it's going to make you feel uncomfortable. There's a lot of pressure on you now. All right, so really you don't even want to be one of the top dogs, so to speak. All right, a lot comes with it. And then you have to make personal sacrifices. Okay, as you grow in this, as you become older, more sacrifices are required. Okay, and then you're gonna have to deal with a lot of stress. You know, like, look at Moses for as an example. He had he was number one, so to speak. All right, of the nation of Israel at that time. He was the king, the leader, and look how much he had to go through. Look at how much he had to go through. It was a lot. All right, it was a lot, and that's why even his father-in-law, Jethro, said, look, basically you're gonna have to have faithful and righteous men that you can trust to take care of particular issues and matters. All right, throughout the nation, so it's not all on your shoulders. You see, that right there shows you that there is a structure. Wouldn't make sense not to have a structure. That's madness. That's folly. All right, and that will lead to chaos. All right. The point being, though, is follow your leaders, man. All right, because they're there to guide you. They're not there to send you off, man. All right. Actually, I think that says that in that Peter's. I don't know if. Let me see real quick. Let me read that again. I didn't finish that Peter, but this is 1 Peter chapter 5. I'll read 3 again. Neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage, but being examples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd, which that's Yahweh Shai, shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. You see, if you follow your examples, okay, whom they follow Yahweh Shai, or if you follow that straight line, those that are in front of you. Look, man, you're going to make it to the end, and you're going to receive that crown. It says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Ye all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. And it says, clothed with humility, for the Most High resisteth the proud and giveth grace to the humble. All right? You see? All right. And let me get this one, too. I don't think I got it. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 21, and it reads here, for even hereunto were ye called, because Yahushua also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye should follow his footsteps. You see, like I said, Yahushua is the ultimate, example, the ultimate leader. Okay, we gotta, follow, what's written, no doubt about it. Okay, but look, we got men around us to help us in this truth. Okay. Because the Lord said, what is it? Or the scripture say in Ecclesiastes, if two is better than one, all right, if one falleth, all right, basically his partner can help him out. And we need that. We need a helping hand from time to time. Can't do this, all by ourselves, so to speak. We need somebody to help bear our cross. From, like I said, from time to time. It is what it is, man. All right, it is what it is. And look, man, if you don't follow those that are in front of you, the Lord's going to destroy you. Because ultimately, you got to remember, this is all the Lord's will, man. Okay, because what does it say? Look in Acts, if this counsel be of men, all right, it shall come to naught. See, if this wasn't of the Most High, the Lord would have already destroyed this. The Lord would have already destroyed it, all right? But clearly this is, something from up above, all right? The Lord has set this up, and that's why it's, continuing, and not only continuing, it's growing as well. All right? This is Acts chapter 5, and I'll just get to the point, verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it. Lest haply ye be found even to fight against the Most High. So, if you fight against the order of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, you are going to fail. Okay? You are going to fail. It's like you boxing with the Most High. What's that old saying? Your arms are too short to box with the Most High. All right? You're going to lose every time. So you as an individual have to accept that there's going to be people in front of you. All right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I got to keep emphasizing that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a brother above you. All right? And like I said, hey, as you get up in the ranks, you got more responsibility, more, you got to sacrifice more. You know, you got to deal with more, you know, pressures. Okay? More issues come to you. And it's not easy. It's not easy. All right? You got to think about it. You're guiding, men. All right? Hey, you're guiding, X amount of men, and that's a lot, man. Because if you mess up, hey, now you're gonna get punished more. So it's best to, like I said, to be of a lower rank. Hey, but if the Lord has you placed in a higher rank, so be it. Embrace it. You know. The Lord wanted you there for a reason. And fulfill that lot to to the best of your ability, man. Do what you got to do. Okay. All right. But point being though is hey man, follow the leaders, man. Follow your leaders, okay, in this truth. Hey, your spiritual parents, okay. You know, because the scriptures talk about it. I think it was the Apostle Paul said that I think it was Timothy was his spiritual son, okay. So you're gonna have spiritual fathers in this, all right. You're gonna have spiritual big brothers, okay. You know, you're gonna have spiritual little brothers. You know, you're gonna have these things in this truth. You know, it is what it is, man. All right. You see. The point being, though, is hey, follow them leaders, man. They're gonna guide you in the right direction, because they're not trying to destroy you. Okay, they're trying to actually help you out. You see. Because if those leaders guide the sheep in the wrong direction, now they're gonna have a greater condemnation, man. The Lord's gonna beat them with many stripes. So best believe they're just trying to help you out at the end of the day, because at the end they're gonna get rewarded for their righteous deeds. Okay, so they want to make sure that you're good. You see. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end this lesson. Hopefully it was edifying. I gotta get to work in a moment. But with that, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Also double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom.